Sairam devotees, welcome to Launch Park Sai Center's online Satsangh. Many of us are here today because we love ourselves enough to want to achieve our highest potential, to realize that we are God. Baba has given us one such method to help in this realization, and that is the below affirmation. I am God. I am God. I am no different from God. I am the eternal, undifferentiated Absolute. Grief and anxiety cannot affect me. I am always content. Fear cannot enter me. I am Satchitananda. I am pure existence, awareness, and bliss. I am omnipotent. I am all-powerful. Nothing is impossible for me. I am omniscient. I am all-knowing. There is nothing which is not known to me. I am omnipresent. I am present everywhere. I pervade this universe. I am Krishna. I am Buddha. I am Jesus. I am Sai. I am Sai. I am Sai. I am God. I am God. I am God. Before we begin our satsang, let us also set our intention for today's satsang and for life. I intend to realize that I am God, that we are all God. Let us now begin with our opening prayer.
Guru Pyo तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
please sit up straight. And in the quietness of your mind, hear the sound of your breathing. Breathe in and out. In, out. As you breathe in, let your mind say, so. As you breathe out, let your mind say, hum. So, hum. So, Now, open your eyes and see the light in front of you. This is the light of a candle. Gaze intently at the light. Now, feel the light shining in the center of your forehead. Now half close your eyes and feel the light in the center of your forehead. Now, let that light come down your neck to the center of your chest. Imagine a flower, a lotus, opening petal by petal to receive the light. Now the light is resting on the lotus. The lotus disappears, only the light remains. But it is no more the light of the candle. It is a round ball of formless light. It is a light of divinity within you. Feel this light now expand, and feel the light going down your body, into your legs, up to your feet. Feel warmth as the light surges through your limbs. And make this mental vow, O Lord, my legs, touched by the light of your divinity, will always take me only to places of goodness. Feel the light surging upwards, up into your chest, around your shoulders, and down into your arms and fingers. Feel the warmth as this light surges through you. Make this mental vow, O Lord, my arms, touched by the light of your divinity, will only yearn to do what is good. Now feel the light surging upwards into your neck and into your face, into your head, and the light now shines in your eyes. Make a vow. My eyes must yearn to see only what is good. Feel the light now shining in your ears. My ears must yearn to hear only what is good. Feel the light now shining on your lips. My lips must yearn to only speak what is good. Now, feel this light now shining into your whole body. The light illumines the body. In your mind, repeat the words, the light is in me. Now feel the light expand. Expand, and you are now sitting in a ball of light, in a cone of formless light. Let your mind say, the light is within me, I am in the light. Feel a thrill of this light, and now feel this light expanding and filling this entire room with a divine glow. And let this light now go beyond this room, beyond and beyond, spreading ever further to this whole country, and beyond this country, beyond oceans and beyond nations. Let this light flow ever outwards to encompass the whole world. Now, imagine yourself, not your physical body, but an inner being within you, like a gigantic divine form, sitting on the globe, and the light of your divinity, the light of your love, encompassing the whole world. Stay for a moment, thrilled in that thought. Feel oneness with the whole world. Feel at peace with yourself. And now, look inside you. Can you imagine? Do you see a ball of light within you? In this ball of light, bring in the form of the Ishtadeva, the divine being that you love and worship, be it the Christ, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, or Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. See this form smiling within you. See this divine form raise his hands in blessing. Now, receive the blessing and darshan of the divine within. Stay for a moment, thrilled in this thought that you and he are one.
Tonight's message is a message given by Baba on the 14th January 1996 at the sports meet at Prashanti Nilaya. Embodiments of love. The hard-working farmer has no fear of starvation. The one who chants the name of God has no fear of worldly worries. The man of few words will be free from enmity. Through excessive talk, man falls a prey to quarrels. Everyone should cultivate moderation in speech. Restraint in speech is conducive to friendly feelings. The one who is careful in his behavior, doing all actions after due deliberation, will have no fear of danger. All these precepts are related to education. True education consists in knowing how to lead a peaceful life. This means that in embarking on one's educational career, one should aspire for world peace. The reason is, he is a part of the world community. His well-being is intimately bound up with the well-being of the world. He should give up all narrow feelings. Students have also got to acquire unity and fellowship. All these qualities cannot be taught by teachers. For every individual, nature is the best teacher. Nature is teaching all lessons to man all the time. What lends beauty to sports and games is the spirit of unity with which the participants play in them, eschewing feelings of envy and hatred. The supreme virtue in a man is to forget his individual differences with others and move on with them in a spirit of equality and harmony. Today, people derive only physical fitness and strength from taking part in sports and games. But man is not the body alone. Fulfillment in life is not attained by physical health and strength alone. Even when the stomach is full, the mind must get satisfaction. Hence, efforts should be made to promote mental health also. Only when both the mind and body are healed and well can one experience happiness. However, young people today are concerned only about physical appearance and fitness. Man is endowed by divine grace with physical, mental, and spiritual potencies of many kinds. Unfortunately, young people tend to misuse these powers and come to grief. They do not recognize the magnitude of the internal powers. The mind is the source of all powers. Only when the mind is subdued can man realize the divine. For achieving anything, strong determination is necessary. Young people in particular should take note of the powers in them. It is comparable to a kind of electrical energy. This energy enables them to see things through the eye, which is like a bulb. You must ensure that your vision is pure, sacred, and pleasing. Do not taint or pollute your sight by looking at undesirable objects. Do not look at anything with bad thoughts. The eyes are spoiled by misuse. Then you have circulating in the entire body is a magnetic energy. Although this energy is present throughout the body, its presence is conspicuous in the hand. Hence, the hand should be employed for good purposes. They should not be used for doing harm to others or hurting them. Moreover, there are in the body rays emitting light. The electrical energy in the body serves to transmit these rays throughout the body like radio waves. People do not use these energies for the right purposes. Their ears listen to gossip, slander, and evil talk. The result is that the power of hearing gets polluted. Then, you have the power of speech. This power finds expression in sound waves. This power has to be used with great care. The words one utters should be examined to see that they do not excite, irritate, or anger others. Bad words come back to the speaker with double strength. Hence, one's speech should be soft and sweet. The major weakness of young people is the tendency to misuse their boundless potencies. This degrades them as human beings. Young people failing to exercise control over their actions tend to become unruly and ungovernable. You may not be great scholars or intellectual giants. There are many Nobel laureates. However, how many remember them? But they great benefactors of mankind. The man of noble qualities are cherished by all mankind. For instance, there is the example of a noble soul from Calcutta. Calcutta produced many great intellectuals. After time, they are not remembered at all. But if today Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, an illiterate person, is enshrined in the hearts of millions all over the world, is education responsible for it? Likewise, if many noble persons are enshrined in the hearts of people, what is the reason? They have earned their good name by their faith in God, their character, generosity, and spirit of sacrifice. God has been the prime factor in their lives. Students should not end with the mastery of books. The heart should be filled with right knowledge. The students should see that the darkness which envelops the mind is dispelled. Separation from God is the cause of men's wallowing in sensuous pleasures. The mind is the cause of man's pleasure and pain. It should be directed to God to secure freedom from pleasure and pain. People today speak about God having forgotten man. This is not true. God can never give up the devotee. It is the devotee who gives up God. God can never forget the devotee. It is the devotee who forgets God. God is never away from you. Only the devotee is away from you. You think that God is moving away from you. Not at all. You forget God and declare that God has forgotten you. Your own feelings are reflected in your utterances. What is the result of education? You find that in any conference, the members criticize one another in unspeakable terms. The critics are invariably petty-minded persons. Many leaders today indulge in mutual mudslinging, which is totally unbecoming. Indulging in abuse of others is a grievous sin. Develop your own good qualities and share them with others. That is the right way. Try to correct yourself rather than to criticize others. Most young people today indulge in slander instead of cultivating qualities like devotion to God, service to society, and sympathy for fellow beings. They should realize that they have to lead exemplary lives and serve their fellow men. Every individual should dedicate himself to social service. The spirit of sportsmanship, which you display in sports and games, should be displayed in other fields also. The determination displayed in sports should also be shown in the game of life. You young people have to learn many things. First and foremost, get rid of arrogance. Earn a good name as a scholar, a man of character, endowed with a spirit of sacrifice. Realize that if you please God, you can please the whole world. While pursuing your studies, remember that you have also to strive for the well-being of the world. Make use of your education for public welfare. You have no doubt to take up a job for earning a living. See that the work you do justifies the emoluments you get. It is a treason to the nation to receive thousands by way of salary and do hardly a few hundred rupees worth of work. Today, such disloyal employees are increasing in numbers all over the world. High salaries and poor turnouts are the rule today. This accounts for the deplorable condition of Bharat today. The public debt is growing alarmingly. Who is responsible? If public servants rendered service according to the salaries they receive, the country would not be in such bad plight. Discharge your duties according to your conscience. Our students should live up to this ideal. There is nothing wrong in receiving a high salary, provided you do the work to deserve it. Now young people are concerned only about the pay packets and not the work they have to do in the service of society to deserve the pay. Think more about what you owe to the society and what you can get from it. It is sheer selfishness to be concerned only about your earnings. The Veda has declared that immortality can be attained only through sacrifice. Students, boys and girls, wherever you may live, serve the elders at home, serve the society, and bring a good name to the institutions which have educated you. Observe discipline all through your life. Do your duty. It is not easy to bring back the glorious days of the past. You young people cannot be aware of the times when a bag of rice could be got for 4 rupees, when people could go about without a fear of attack and houses could be left unlocked. Today, fear stalks the country. No one is safe. For all these evils, the uncontrollable craving for money is responsible. The evil began in its way in the Dwapar Yuga. Today, it has reached frightful limits. The craving for wealth has led to many other evils like jealousy and pride. The money that comes from the people should be given back to them in one way or the other. This is Bhagwan's will. People say that Sai Baba is spending crores of rupees on the drinking water project. There is not a single rupee of Sai Baba in all this. What has been received from the people is being given back to them. I do not own anything. I have only one property, my most valuable property. My students are my only property. It's enough for me if my students conduct themselves well. I bless you all that you should carry on your lives in the same spirit in which you have distinguished yourselves in games and sports. Win prizes in the game of life, carry out the injunctions of God, and stand forth as an ideal citizen. Never forget the supremacy of love as the ruling principle in life. Sarah.
May your love with sharing spread its wings, fly across the earth and bring your joy to every soul that is alive. Somos the local to give May all the beings in all the worlds be happy, be happy. Somos the local to give May all the beings in all the worlds be happy. May the love we're sharing spread its wings, fly across the earth and bring new joy to every soul that is alive. Somos the locals who give May all the beings in all the worlds be happy, be happy. Somos the locals who give May all the beings in all the worlds be happy. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. प्रेम से बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
Sai Ram devotees, we have now come to the end of another beautiful online satsang. I thank you for joining with us as we help each other along our spiritual journeys back to Godhead. Until we meet again, I encourage you all to live in love. Make decisions based on love and allow your divine light to shine and inspire all those around you. Sai Ram.